broker or team leader right now, here's a question. When was the last time your agents felt inspired? I don't mean hyped up. I mean truly reconnected to why they got into this business. Because what I've seen over and over again is that burnout doesn't start with laziness. It starts when agents feel unseen, unsupported, or stuck. And sometimes what fixes that isn't another training. It's bringing in the right voice at the right time. I'm Emily Terrell, the #1 real estate coach and speaker at Tom Ferry, the top AI coach, and someone who's worked behind the scenes of hundreds of teams, from boutique offices to national brands. And today I want to share why 1 hour with an outside speaker can actually help you reduce turnover and build a culture your agents want to stick around for. Let's start with the obvious. Yes, your agents need tools, but what they need more, especially in 2025, is connection. The market is noisy. Their clients are stressed. Their phones don't stop buzzing. And while you're leading and guiding every day, over time, your voice can start to blend into the background. That doesn't mean you've failed. It means they need reinforcement. A great speaker comes in and hits reset. They create space to pause, reflect, and re-engage. I spoke recently at a brokerage in Florida where the team was hitting their numbers, but barely talking to each other. The energy was off. You could feel it. So we focused that session on how to use AI tools to create more freedom in their business, how to get back 5 to 10 hours a week and reinvest that time in their life or clients. And something shifted. Afterward, agents stayed for nearly an hour just to ask questions, share ideas, and reconnect. The broker pulled me aside and said, "I didn't realize how disconnected we'd gotten until I watched them come back to life." Here's the key. The message matters, but so does the messenger. When you bring in someone who's walked in their shoes, someone who understands the chaos of juggling lead gen, negotiations, follow-up, and family life, it hits different. And when that speaker doesn't just talk at them, but with them, that's when walls come down. That's when your agents start to trust again, in themselves and in the environment you've built. Whether the topic is creating better systems so they stop reinventing the wheel, using AI to automate low-value tasks, or rebuilding their personal brand without burning out. The point is this: you're not just giving them information, you're giving them momentum. You're saying, I care enough about your growth to invest in outside voices that can support what I've been saying all along. That kind of leadership builds trust, and trust leads to loyalty. So if you've been sensing disengagement, if the energy is dipped, if your top performers are quietly wondering if the grass is greener elsewhere, it might be time to bring in someone who can re-energize your team and remind them of what's possible. That's what I do. I speak on systems, time-saving AI strategies, and the kind of sustainable growth that agents actually need right now. You can find examples of my topics and past sessions at coachemilyterrell.com or DM me directly on Instagram at coachemilyterrell if you want to chat. And whether it's me or someone else, just know this: your agents don't need more pressure. They need perspective. They need to feel seen. And sometimes all it takes is 1 powerful hour to bring them back into alignment. Let's build the kind of culture they don't want to leave.